There was a big game on that's leading up to another big game, which means big things for South Carolina and a base that we're all very familiar with.
Tell me more.
Over at Shaw Air Force Base, a pilot is getting a special view of the big game on February 13th. The Heritage Flight flyover includes 4 other jets and will happen during the national anthem. News 19's Becky Buds was at Shaw Air Force Base today and spoke with the pilot getting this bird's eye view of the game.
This is an F-16 Fighting Falcon.
Single seat, single engine, multi-role fighters. What that means is we fly both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions in this jet.
On February 13th, the jet and its pilot, Major Garrett Schmitz, are making a special appearance at the big game. Schmitz calls it a dream come true.
Every air show pilot wants to get the chance to fly over the Super Bowl.
They'll be joined by 4 other aircraft in what is called the Heritage Flight flyover, a never-been-seen-before formation.
Is there going to be a P-51, then there's going to be an F-16, F-35, F-22, A-10, in kind of a big delta formation.
Most air shows have 4 aircraft in the sky together at most, a special debut as the Air Force celebrates its 75th anniversary.
So I think it's a good representation of the 75 years of history of our Air Force, kind of combined into one package and broadcast live on the biggest stage in the world.
With all eyes on them, the crew is preparing, practicing multiple times a week.
And that involves just everything from the preparatory launch outs to bringing the jet back in, and then the overall demonstration, which is just mainly repetition, but it gets us ready for it.
Jordan Brown-Stobie is the environmental electrical technician for the F-16 fighter jet. This year's flyover is a first for him for more reasons than one.
I've never been to an NFL game or anything like that before, so for this to be my first opportunity, I couldn't be more excited for it.
The show features aircraft from bases in Utah, California, and Arizona. Practice with all 5 jets will begin next week in LA. Reporting in Sumter, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
On February 13th at 6 o'clock, the Air Force will air a pregame live show on their Facebook page. It will feature special segments and interviews with the pilots. There will also be an air show at Shaw Air Force Base this spring.
And the Cincinnati Bengals clinched a trip to the Super Bowl with a 27-24 victory. I was so happy for them over the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime. The Bengals will play their first Super Bowl in 33 years against the LA Rams, who topped the San Francisco 49ers. I was not so happy about that because Deebo Samuel's lost, and of course, go Gamecocks. Anyway, big news, like Darcy said, going on February 13th.